Alright, so Dave has finally dropped his much anticipated third studio album entitled The Boy Who Played the Harp. And I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, the album is simply insane. It's already a legendary album for me personally, but I'm a Dave Glazer, so what the fuck do I know? So in this video, we're gonna be making a beat inspired by this new album, of course. I'm gonna show you what I like to call the Dave method, because Dave's stuff, it's just on another level to anything else being put out right now. I got a lot of source to share with you guys, so let's just jump into this one. I was scrolling on Reels and I heard this crazy snippet of a song. Shout out to Girl Bianca, this is a reel I saw.
Spend all of my airtime wanting to go, said leave me alone.
So as you can hear, it's already sounding crazy as it is, but we're gonna go change it up a little bit and give it more of a sampled feel. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is just pitch it up by 2 semitones using sound shifter, little bit of compression, cut out the bass as well because I want to add my own bass on top of it, and that's on both the guitar and the vocals. But if we go to the vocals individually, we've got a few extra effects, just a telephone sort of filter, and then this manly voice box. It kind of just does a little bit of compression, cleans up the vocal a bit, and it makes it sound amazing.
Spend all of my airtime, spend all of my airtime wanting to go.
And as I said before, I wanted to add a bass.
Spend all of my airtime.
With that bass added, the sample sounds pretty much finished, and I could be lazy and just leave it at this, but the Dave album took 5-6 years to come out. I don't think he was lazy with it. The songs are polished to perfection, and I'm hearing a Rhodes over this. I pulled up the Rhodes LA Custom in Keyscape. I'm gonna go on my MIDI keyboard over there and just freestyle some shit and see what comes out.
Spend all of my airtime wanting to go.
Okay, we're back at the desk, and this is what I ended up coming up with. Now, I don't know too much music theory or keys, but I'm gonna briefly walk you through what I've done here and kind of the music theory behind it. So we've got a simple D sharp minor triad with this middle note inverted to be up an octave. Then we've got D minor triad, and then I've done the same thing here. I've pitched this middle note up an octave. That's a good way to just make the chords sound more full. And then for this one here, I started with a triad, but I wanted to make this note the same as the previous chord just for some continuity. So I moved it down, pitched it up an octave, and that sounds super nice. And then this chord, I'll be real, I just clicked around. This is a triad, and this one I've just moved this up. This is an octave, and then a nice little run at the end. It's actually not too crazy, although it does sound a little bit more complex. Just mess around if you have a MIDI keyboard, that's what I recommend. But yeah, here's how it's sounding. Let me stop waffling.
This drink won't taste good any longer.
And then as you can hear, it goes up an octave. And there's more top notes that come in along here. I just kind of freestyled. That is a sample. I think I'm insanely happy with that. Just messing around on the MIDI keyboard, you never know what could come out. I do not know how to play the keys. Once again, I was just messing around. And one trick I like to use is if you go up into this music note here, you can go snap incoming MIDI, snap all devices. And if you push a key that's not in the scale, it will automatically correct it for you, so you can't mess up. Cheat code right there. Some people do think it is cheating, but fuck it. It's in the thing, you might as well use it. And I'm kind of already building a structure for the beat. I think this will be an intro, and then transition down into here with the Rhodes pitched up. The reason I've pitched the Rhodes up is to make it more prominent in the mix and to blend with this guitar better, and then also to leave room for the bass. Make sure you go to the top link in the description and get my free stash. A lot of the drums I used in this are from there, as well as some of the mixer presets and my personal mixer chains you won't find anywhere else. I'm kind of stuck with what direction to go for the drums. And this happens to me a lot, actually. I'm more of a sample maker than a drum maker, but one little hack that I've been using recently is to simply, say I'm making a beat for Dave, like I am right now. I'll just get a Dave acapella, pull it in, and then have that there so I can kind of get more of a vibe for the vocals. I just find it easier.
Just need a part to star in, like, wait, let me ask your pardon.
Also as you can hear, I'm kind of creating a bounce with my mouth. That's a good way to get some ideas flow. Okay, I've got a bit of an idea, so let's fucking lay it down, bro.
Let's get a party started. See you at the bar, you was hardly talking. Friends to lovers need a part to star in, like, wait, let me ask your pardon.
A little shaker as well, I reckon.
Let's get a party started. See you at the bar, you was hardly talking. That's when I knew.
I think that about wraps up this video. I'm super happy with how the beat came out. I know we kind of glossed over the drums a little bit, but the drums are normally pretty simple for these more Afro type of beats. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, want me to do a part 2, making a beat more similar to some of the more introspective and darker songs on there. You know what to do, man. If the video gets enough love, that's coming rapidly. I just wanted to get this one out there ASAP after the album's come out, so you guys at least have something to go off. Also, go in the comments, let me know which song off the new album was your favorite. Give it a like and subscribe while you're down there, and make sure to follow my Instagram to keep up to date with new tutorials dropping, loops, opportunities, and if you got any questions, hit me in the DMs. Appreciate you guys watching all the way through. Catch you in the next one.